It's our intro, bitches.
A lot of people ask me, am I afraid of death?
I remember this now.
Hell yeah, I'm afraid of death. I don't want to die yet.
Yes, I have some intro
A lot of
songs.
people think that I worship the devil, that I do all types of retarded shit. Look, I can't change the way I think, and I can't change the way I am. But if I offended you, good. Because I still don't give a fuck.
And we are live!
So,
yeah, they got some intro songs.
What happened to him, man?
I don't know,
He
bro.
went
He started making his own beats, and then he became terrible.
Like he
What's
went,
up, motherfucker?
Oh.
It is the good doctor, joined by the incomparable Drewcifer himself.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
incomparable shape. But yeah,
Oh.
we'll get right into it. We got a lot to stumble around. What happened to Eminem?
Yeah, he went from I don't give a fuck, like you just had, and then all of a sudden he went to I'm not afraid. Like, what the fuck happened? How do you drop?
I think he gave some fucks.
Clearly so.
Clearly, dude, he picked up some fucks somewhere along the way.
And then you heard the recent shit where, like, he tried to diss Donald Trump.
Oh, no.
And Donald Trump literally just completely ignored it. And,
He's like, who are you again?
and he completely ignored it. Like, didn't even, like...
Justify with a response?
Yeah, and Eminem got pissed off.
Who are you? I'm sorry? No.
He got angry. He was like, I'm very upset because he's ignoring me.
Oh, my God. Dude, I really am so... Well, let's jump onto the negativity train.
Like, how did...
What the...
What happened? What happened to him? What
I
happened?
think he joined the who's who of celebrities that think they're like qualified or advocates or role models.
No.
I mean, well, let's break this down a little bit. Do you think Eminem was a good role model?
He never was. We loved him, though.
Well, you're giving him less credit than I expected, but I mean, I know
You
now
thought-
he's been super clean for many years, and he's like a huge AA supporter and shit. But that's not really like, that doesn't make you a champion
I
of any
was gonna
cause.
say, what, that doesn't make you, doesn't make you a good role
Yeah, we know a lot
model.
of people who are been addicts and gone to AA and not. It doesn't mean you're like, oh, you should fucking weigh in on political subjects or...
Yeah, fuck off. Like, you fucked up, in your own career, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know how he's doing, wealth-wise, but musically, like, his shit is fucking trash.
Dude, he's bigger than...
I'm sure he's up there.
Like, that shit we just played,
Mm-hmm.
that's fucking... It probably has 0 views compared to Lose Yourself and I'm Not Afraid.
Yeah, man, that's just fucking...
He went from underground to going pop.
I guess that's what happens.
And you can tell, like, when all the beats of his changed, they were all, like, 50 him-produced or Dre-produced beats.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't hungry, they weren't dirty, you know what I mean? They were just, like, bump, bump, bump. Like, the real Slim Shady was kind of the tipping point.
Yeah.
Kathy Griffin's in the music fucking videos, and there's like, what the fuck?
She was in that music video. Holy shit.
Yeah, handing Eminem pills, and I'm like, well, that's some match made in heaven right there.
Kathy Griffin. Didn't that bitch had to leave the country?
Yeah, she got destroyed by the SJ Dubs, and
She got oh god, she actually had to leave. She got, like, she basically got deported.
a lot of feet kicking her behind, launched her overseas.
Oh god, dude, that was so fucking funny.
Yeah, I think she held up a picture of her holding up Donald Trump's head.
Like a
Like
bloody
with a
head.
decapitated
Yeah,
head.
yeah. And that was the end.
And everyone cried. Oh no! So she has to leave the country because Twitter doesn't like her anymore.
No one likes
no.
her anymore.
Yeah, no, pretty much, dude.
I mean, honestly, let's be honest though.
If you think about what she's famous for, having red hair and being in the Eminem video in like '99.
Honestly, like, just being annoying.
An F-list celebrity.
Like, who the fuck ever liked her to begin
Listen,
with?
you know what? I'm not going to say this, but I was about to say, Kathy Griffin, you wouldn't even be welcome on the Praxcast.
No, hell no. If she is,
You know what? Just for that, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Maybe we should have some standards. Like you could be a Ku Klux Klan member or a Nazi supporter, but if you're Kathy Griffin, no.
You want the KKK and fucking Nazis here before Kathy Griffin.
Dude, I remember hearing like these
Jesus.
KKK, Kefka's FF3 too much. These KKK champions used to be interviewed by like black dudes on like 60 Minutes and Vice News, and it was kind of fucked up because they didn't like have any experience with black people. And I'm like, you gotta understand, black people are like still people. Like there's cool people on every tribe.
How do you not have experience? What do you mean when you they don't have experience? Like the whole lives they've just avoided.
Been like bred to like stay away from the naggers. You know, they're no good for the community. So they're just like, oh yeah, they're all scumbags. Don't talk to them. Spit at them when you see them. But this dude comes in and he's just like, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? And they're like, oh shit, you know what? This dude isn't a bad guy.
Oh, he's not stealing my soul.
I have to look up young Jamie, fucking find the guy's name. But this dude went in as a black dude and he was like, they're like, were you worried about that? Going to like the KKK headquarters? He's like, a little bit at first. But then I started joking. I'm like, can't even a fucking KKK guy get a sheet to string up a nigger around here? What the fuck are you guys doing? He's like, I started breaking their balls. And they started treating me as a friend. And the end result of the story was this dude went in to do an interview with the Grand Wizard, or whatever the fuck his title is.
Grand Wizard.
Yeah, the Grand Wizard.
It
is the Doc and the Grand Wizard on the program.
They dress like fucking wizards. As well be a Grand Wizard.
Superheroes wear masks, or that's just a mask of trying to hide that shame from being so ignorant. But the end result was this dude walked into the KKK shit unarmed, and 118 people of the Klan are like, we're done with the Klan, this is dumb.
Fucking A. Oh shit, look at that.
Yeah.
Something good came out of that.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking wild. I gotta look that one up.
Dude, it proves how just being ignorant to shit and not open-minded, it just limits you from
life.
From literally life in general, dude.
Yeah. Wow, man. That's fucking crazy.
Wow. Yeah, but dude, I mean, if you think about the cultural contributions of every group, I don't like Thai food. I mean, that shit's spicy noodles and hot and burning. That's all it is today.
I've never actually tried Thai food. I would like to.
I gotta find.
I know there's a place.
Yeah, that place is world famous. That's like world class place.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, is it?
Next to yeah.
I know.
The dive. Whale hole of ass.
That place is really that good?
Yeah. Dude, I tried to bring a date there for Valentine's Day, and it like waits 4 hours. I'm like, excuse me?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And that dude actually mentored someone who was on Master Chef with Gordon Ramsay and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was on, Primetime Fox and all that shit. I said too much. But yeah.
That's fucking
good
wild.
Spot, man. It's like fucking 49 to 50 in the Faggot Zagat review, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sounds terrible though. Sounds like something.
You never heard of Zagat?
No.
Zagat?
No.
Wow. They were like Yelp before it went digital.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
That has to be a dream job. That's what I need to do. I need to drive around in the best cars, to the best hotels, eat the best food, and then critique them on the airwaves, on the program.
Yeah, that's
That's a dream job, bro. Being a travel agent reviewer. Dude, you're getting set up in the fucking top level suites.
You know everyone's gonna be like give you.
Everyone's
like, the
kissing
best.
your dick.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How can I arm roll your tires when I valet the car for you, sir?
Right.
Like, nah, I don't give a fuck. It's gonna get dusty. Where's my sweet on cruise ship, bitch?
That's fucking. Oh wow. Yeah, that would be the shit.
Well, you need credibility, man. Like, you heard the J.D. Power and Associates Award, right?
Yes.
Who the fuck is J.D. Power?
No idea.
Why does his name carry so much weight? Almost like the S.J. Daniels Award right here.
S.J. Daniels.
You got 4 stars in the S.J. Daniels department.
Oh, God.
it's like brand. I don't know if it's brand recognition or branding or name recognition or credibility or like a conglomeration of everything. But it's like, who the fuck is JD Power? Are you like a financial wizard?
Yeah, I always assumed...
Are you from the Bilderberg Group? What the fuck? How are you telling me what these 5-star crash test rating is? Fuck you.
JD. But you know what? Honestly, I feel like a lot of those now are
Antiquated.
paid off. They're paid off.
Like Nielsen ratings. You know what those are?
Yes.
You know what Armatron ratings are?
Armatron, no.
I think Armatron used to be radio, and that was based on like mail it out and send back in surveys.
Oh.
Yeah, those are fucking accurate. Okay.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that was for radio numbers.
Yeah.
Because a radio, it's not a two-way thing when we think of like conventional radio. Like 1-800-223-9797, hot 97. 98.7, it just goes here. It doesn't know who's listening. It doesn't care who's listening. It just sends the message over and over and over. So how the fuck do you track that? At least the Prax viewers can be tracked at like all 8 of you motherfuckers clicking on this bitch. You people tell us.
You know, I still haven't listened.
But if we're the #1 Armatron rated show in the tri-state area.
I still haven't listened to any of our stuff.
Oh man, dude, you have to. Some of it's, dude. We played a portion of it when we went berserk. Then I timelined out everything with the clip links.
I remember that.
Drewcifer
That was it.
Rape is fake. Drewcifer hates the government. Drewcifer hates women. Drewcifer hates children. That's exaggeration, of course, but I sensationalized the fuck out of that.
Hates women. Hates children.
Drewcifer hates babies.
Oh god! I mean, all they do is eat and shit and cry.
Oh my
so
God.
yeah, kind of do hate him.
I was gonna tell someone, I'm like, listen, I want to get some random people for feedback. Listen, Drewcifer's a really sweet guy. He's a sweetheart. Come on. It's just, he's putting on a persona.
I mean, you know what? Yes, that's true. It is like a persona, but at the same time, like these are things that, you know,
like genuine issues.
You go along your everyday life.
Not that actually, but yeah.
You know, like you go through your everyday life,
and you see shit, and you're just like, I can't hold my fucking tongue any longer.
Yeah, like I can't, you know, I can't just go up to someone and be like, listen, you stink, you smell like shit, start showering.
Of course you can.
No, I'm not gonna do that to someone. Especially in like a public area, like, you know, like if we were...
but you just call them aside and be like, listen, dude,
I
cleaned up a little bit, you know. Like,
but that's the way I would say it. If I had to, I'd be like, listen, man, you know, you're here, you gotta kind
look the part, be the part, motherfucker.
That's it. But when I'm on the Prax, I'm like, I fucking hate smelly, stinky motherfucking people. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, dude, that's like sensory rape.
You know what?
It's like, dude, don't force me to smell
sensory rape.
Popcorn, chili shit you ate yesterday coming out of your disgusting fucking pores.
No, honestly, people who stink, and I'm not talking about like homeless. I'm talking about people who have homes, who drive cars,
like what's your
like
excuse
everyone
for
else.
being a pile of garbage?
Yeah. Like honestly, if you stink, if you smell like shit, you're literally one step closer to death. You're one.
I can smell the decay on you.
Yeah, I can. You're literally decaying. You're walking dead. You're literally decaying in front of me, and I have to fucking smell it. You see, but I'll never say that to someone. I'll never say that out in public. No, hell no. You see, that's why all the things. It is a persona, but at the same time, these are just thoughts, everyday thoughts that are just going there.
Yeah. I get that totally, and I try and give like my most uncensored, like what you hear is what you get. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, we're not gonna be fake people.
Well, that and just about every time I'm here, I'm usually pretty drunk.
Hey, you seem like the Praxys actually put you in a better seat than you were in when you showed up. You were like, oh dear, were you in a wreck or something? How you doing, man?
Oh,
you're
dude.
Like, I went out. What time did you get home? I don't know. I'm like, yeah, that's my boy.
I was hungover. Oh god, I still feel like crap right now. But
so the Praxy's breathing new life into you, Drew.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
it definitely is, man. It's therapeutic. The Bondsfather said that.
It is.
And ever since he said that, I can't I just find more and more reasons to keep justifying that line of thinking. And I'm like,
it's so true though. I truly believe it. Like this is
it's therapy. It's venting.
People
at the
pay
least.
millions of dollars. I don't know, not millions, but like thousands of dollars. Some fucking quack.
Listen, you got your life coaches right here.
They pay thousands of dollars. Some fucking quack who's gonna put them on a fucking charges them by the hour, by the minute. I don't know what the fuck they charge. He's gonna put them down on a sofa and just pretend to write shit. And it's like, and then all right, well, go. When all you need is a fucking mic, the iron mic.
You need the mic and the right people, man. I have certain situations where it doesn't really like mesh, you know.
I guess.
You gotta be also,
interesting.
you gotta have like a little bit of banter ability, and you gotta know when, like, it's gotta be like a ebb and flow, not like give and take, but it's gotta be somewhat balanced.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because there's some people you can run across and they will just keep talking and they don't realize it's like, dude, the other person the people you're speaking to had like 3 or 4 things in response, but you just jump from like 8 topics at once. How the fuck can someone keep up with you unless they're on like, I don't know, Adderall, crystal meth, whatever the uppers are, anti-schizos. Seriously.
No,
I'd be like, hey, slow it down. Let's unpack this one piece at a time.
Yeah. One problem at a time.
So I gotta reel people in a little bit. It's like, dude, you got a lot of good stuff to say, and you're a smart, intelligent guy. But it's like, dude, we gotta compartmentalize a little bit here.
Fucking A. I hear you.
And that's one of the things. I don't know if that's therapeutic, but beneficial. That's come out of the practices that helped me. It's trying to be like a better communicator and listener and orator. I gotta flash out vocab skills every now and then.
I'm telling you, Doc. I think I gotta take I want to take a breather, man. Like I said earlier.
Yeah, I see that.
Take a breather, man. I'm gonna
That's a good segue. Lay off a little bit.
Lay off on the booze. Lay off on the smoking, and just.
I'll pick up the slack for you, big guy.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, I feel much better. I feel much better.
What if it's
for? Yeah, what if it's for?
That's my son. That's my dog.
I can't let the liquor industry lose too much money. You know, someone's.
Yeah, man. Diaz will go bankrupt overnight.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Tremendous.
Oh man. Something in my eye. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I'm watching you like chisel your face apart.
Anyways, Doc. Anything on the agenda today?
Oh, we got a million things on the agenda. Yeah, the Giants are trash.
Yes.
Don't tell me what happened at the last Ranger game. I don't know. I saw the second half of the second period. I think we took the lead, but I don't give a fuck about that. The Giants are trash. They're burning dumpster being pushed off of a cliff.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like NHL is coming up.
It is.
NFL's going down. NHL's coming up.
That's up. Yes. Go ahead.
No. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's pretty fucking.
Why do you think that?
Well, because I'm seeing so much more of it. Like like.
Have you just been hanging around with me too much?
No, not even. Like I see it everywhere. I hear people talking about it more. I see it on. Where I work, there's a lot of like TVs, like set up, in like lounges and waiting rooms and stuff. So they always have channel 4.
You're noticing hockey on TV a lot more.
I'm seeing it a lot more. I'm seeing it on papers. I'm seeing and people are talking about it. I'm seeing it everywhere now.
The one thing I gotta piss on is ESPN because they don't cover hockey.
They don't?
Barely.
Oh,
if you ever watch SportsCenter, they'll put like 4 seconds towards hockey. Like, against Sidney Crosby blew a giraffe. Back to baseball.
Wow.
Off-season trade rumor. CC Sabathia blew his fucking kneecap out riding a bicycle up a hill. That's bigger news than, anything in the NHL. I was told they had a contract negotiation fall out a long time ago.
Oh.
Where they were going to give them rights, and then NHL's like, fuck you, we want more money. And they're like, fuck you, we're never going to cover you. You're a nobody in America.
Well, that nobody's fucking coming up.
I think with the...
Go ahead. No, what were you saying?
I think with the Rangers making it to the finals in like 13-14, people didn't even know who the fuck the Rangers were until that spring, that April. Everyone had a fucking blue jersey on. Everyone. Kids walking down the street, I'd be honking, I'd be driving my car down the road, be seeing fucking jerseys, be like, "Map, map, 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 map. What up, motherfuckers?" Everyone was a bandwagon fan.
Shit.
And they've been a decent team the last 2-3 years. And they've also been promoting it a lot better. It's with the outdoor games, at the football and the baseball stadiums. It's the 100th year of the NHL.
NHL? Really?
Yeah, 100
See, that
years.
I didn't know. Shit. 100 years.
And some of their commercials, dude, they made me want to cry. They're amazing. Fucking amazing.
Shit.
Yeah.
I need to start watching some more hockey, man. I need to start watching some more hockey because I do like watching like when I usually watch it here with you, and I enjoy watching the games.
Dude, hockey is the best sport, and they're the best kind of athletes and the best sportsmanship people. Because, dude, after there's a fight and people like start trying to take each other's heads off and punching teeth down their heads,
That's the shit.
they'll just be like, "Hey man, hug it out," you know what I mean? And they'll be like, 5 minutes, they'll smile like, "Good fight, bro, good fight." Seriously, and it's just, that's like part of what it is, man. It's tradition. It's, if you look at it as a normal, like why, isn't that a crime? If you did that in the street, you'd be in jail.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, that's fucking great.
By and large, most hockey players are fucking amazing people. Not that I know all of them personally, but I've seen some real scumbags. They're like, dude, a two-handed chop to the back of someone's neck when they're down, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow, that's fucked up.
No, I've seen Dustin Bfuglyn. Fuck you. Byfuglin. Dustin Bfuglyn. Fuck you. You look like Sinbad. You're a pile of shit. And you,
does he look like Sinbad?
Young Jamie. He looks like Sinbad, and he's like 8 feet tall.
Jesus.
And he's a bruiser. He's a terrible. He just doesn't care about people's safety. I mean.
Yeah, no, at that point you're just, yeah.
Whenever we play the fucking turkey and the Christmas Cup and all that shit, I'm always like, dude, we've been doing this for like fucking 8 years. We're the police sanctioned. We got police escorts. I just hope no one gets hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I took a fucking blast. Dude, I couldn't move for the next 24 hours. I looked at stairs and I'm like, kill me. Kill me now, Jesus. Take me off this earth.
Take me now.
I don't want to do it. Upstairs I could crawl up with the elbows, but downstairs we're like, ah!
Oh,
Ah!
shit.
Ah!
Yeah.
It's just,
That sounds terrible.
hey man, you gotta take it for the team. You gotta block that shot when the goalie's down. You gotta hoist the cup, man. That's what it's all about.
Shit.
Do you ever see that meme with LeBron James and David Peverly?
What is it? What does it mean?
It's like a split screen, and LeBron James is on top, and he's being carried off the court on like 3 people's shoulders, like he's like a Roman or Egyptian king. Or
Was he injured or they're just carrying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It says carried off the court with a leg cramp. And they showed the bottom half, and it's David Peverly in his Stars uniform, and it's like, has a heart attack on the bench, dies, is revived, and asks to be put back into the game.
Oh, wow. I gotta find that one. I like that.
And I'm like, God damn it, this is why hockey players are some of the classiest of athletes.
Shit, man. That's fucking cool.
Even though they're looked upon as like, you're Canadian punchers and hockey, eh? Oh, yeah.
I think the biggest
No, these guys who play in New York,
the biggest thing that I hear about hockey, or like what is stereotype, is the whole toothless thing.
you get you get veneers, but yeah, hockey is a fucking rough sport, man. It's way up there with football, and it's up there with basketball too, because you get those wrist slaps. Oh my god!
Wait a minute.
I'm highly joking, man. I was not being serious at all.
I was gonna say I saw some real fucked up shit in basketball the other day.
Really? What's from pull the gun out?
I don't like. See, I don't really watch basketball, so I don't know any of the players' names. But there was this one white dude. I don't know what team he played for, but he like. I don't remember if he took a shot or not, but when he came, like he put his leg down, and his leg bent the opposite direction. It looked so fucked up, man.
That's like.
Or it wasn't even his leg. It was like his ankle. His ankle was like completely.
Someone landed on his ankle and it just went
dislocated. Like the skin.
Like
was,
that's a compound fracture. You can see the bones like moving around.
Dude, all I know, it looked like the skin was the only thing holding it. You know what I mean? Oh man, that was freaking. That shit was crazy. Oh, oof. We should Young and Jamie that.
I was just thinking, I'm like, Young Jamie the shit out of this. Because dude, if we did the Prax with videos right now, there'd be like, Young Jamie the shit out of this. It'd be a black screen and just clips of videos every 3 minutes. And there's a clip at 4 minutes. There's a clip at 18.
Dude, I like how Young Jamie has become just like.
Dude, we have to shout him out.
Yeah,
we really have to. Dude, we have to.
But we
have to have Young Jamie call in and be like, "What's it like, cocksucker?"
Like Young Jamie has become a verb. Just
Young Jamie and Young Jamie and Lee Syed, the Flying Jew.
Lee Syed,
my favorite Christ killer.
My favorite Christ killer.
That's Joey Diaz's nickname. I'll take credit for that.
Immediately.
Such a fucking beautiful human.
Yeah, Joey Diaz is fucking.
Get up, cocksuckers! It's all over.
That's
my alarm clock.
You know what? I haven't listened to it. Is that really?
No, but it needs to be.
Dude, you need
That's
to
my
do
ringtone. 9 o'clock. Get up, cocksuckers! It's all over.
Shit, man.
I want to shoot. It's time for us to fucking shoot.
It's been too long since I've heard a podcast from. Do
you listen?
Diaz. I have
anything regularly or anything?
Anything. Well, my two main podcasts that I listen to are
obviously the Prax.
Bill Burr's.
This is different, but
and then Ben Shapiro's. Those are the two that I listen to on the regular.
Not terrible.
Yeah, but then I have Joey Diaz on there. I have what's
the Java Rogan environment.
I have the Joe Rogan.
The Java Rogan environment.
You know what I just got? I haven't actually listened to it yet, but what was that? This dude that does it with his wife, I think.
Oh, Tom Segura.
Tom Segura, yeah.
You saw that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. I remember that. But I have his podcast on my.
Your mom's house?
Your mom's house, that's what it is. Yeah.
No, I like Christina P. She's really cool.
Christina P. That's
Christina Przinski, Tom Segura's wife.
But they're married, right?
Yeah, they're both stand-ups, and they do a fucking show together, and they're married, and I'm like, what?
That's fucking cool.
You're like the kings and queens of like a comedy marriage.
Yeah, right. If they have their kid is gonna. Their kid better be like the funniest fucking person alive.
Yeah, they're like, we should name our kid Carl's Jr. I'm like, what?
Carl's Jr.
Nah, I like Tom Segura.
No, yeah, hell yeah. Especially when we saw him live that day. I thought that was really fucking good.
He was good. He was definitely good, man. There's some people who are very good live and some people who aren't.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're a stand-up comic, you better be fucking good live.
Yeah, I mean... I've seen, obviously I've seen, but I would put, no offense, Joe Rogan, we love you, but I wouldn't put him in the top 3 by any means, or close to that.
Yeah, well, you know what,
Joey Diaz is way better.
I think I like Joe Rogan.
Tom Segura is way better.
I like Joe Rogan as a
he's a better presenter and a host.
Yeah, I like him, I just don't think he's the funniest.
And because of his comedy background, and his, like... commentary background, he's good in the UFC announcing too.
Now, you see, I don't really watch UFC all that much. So.
I've been on that kick for like a year, man. It's amazing. Those are classy athletes too. Most.
I was gonna say, hold on
a lot of them. There's some who are just complete. You're like, you're a trash basket.
Yeah. The few that I've seen a couple guys that I'm just like, wow, this guy's so full of shit.
Colby Covington won his fight by stoppage in Brazil. And I'm like, what do you have to say for yourself? He's like, you filthy animals suck! Brazil's a fucking dump! This place is shit! Jeez. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here! I'm the champion, I'm the best! Fuck you! And just like drops the mic.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, whoa. And they ran him out of the arena. People were throwing bottles at him and shit.
I was gonna
and I'm like, dude, someone's gonna just walk up and shoot you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's Brazil, motherfucker. Like, you out of your crazy... Out of your mind?
As he's walking out, no one like shanked him or something?
Dude, he had a team of like 6 bouncers just like speed walking him right out of the arena into like a car.
Dude, imagine being one of the bouncers that
yeah,
had
you're
to
hit with those bottles too.
That's what I'm saying though. But like you're like after you're like getting this guy that just talked all that shit to an entire fucking country.
That's your job.
Like
though. I mean,
like if anything comes his way, you're the one that needs to take it. That's fucked up being in that position, anyways.
Yeah, that's like being an EMS guy or a fireman and trying to save someone's life who just killed 2 little girls in a DUI wreck. You're like, do I really want to fucking do this right now?
Well, that's okay. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, that took a dark turn, didn't it? Wow.
It did.
Sorry, man. I just left the hospital a while ago. I got those ambos flashing lights in my head.
But you know what, though, dude? Like, a lot of the EMTs, like the EMTs and firefighters, man, they'll do it. They're just
desensitized, I think.
They're
like, dude, my job is to get this body over there to here. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like you must have worked for UPS. Points. It's like logistics. You're like, my job is to extricate this body, even if it's in 2 pieces, from this vehicle into this one. I don't know nothing. I'm gonna go home, eat steak and rice, and start anew tomorrow.
Dude, I've had to like actually...
You gotta be like tuned out a little bit to do certain types of jobs, I think.
No, you know what it is, dude? I think you eventually... The job makes you that way.
That's one of the certain things I wouldn't get into. I said police and government, you just become desensitized to horrible shit.
Yeah.
And like being a judge or, I don't know, corrections maybe.
Mm.
Dude, it's just you're like, yeah, that's whatever. Someone got stabbed 8 times in front of me. Typical day at the office. What are you having for lunch? Pastrami? Good. You know?
That's how it is, man.
But you sort of have to have that, like, grisly sense of humor. Otherwise, like, your brain would break. Because seeing such horrible shit, like... Dude, if you're responding to a call and you have to go into a house and, like, see a body that's been rotting for 4 days and the cats ate the fucking lips and eyelids off the fucking...
Dude, that
old lady.
Fucked up.
Cats are fucking eating each other and you're like, oh, man, what am I... Do I really want to be here?
Where have I heard that?
That's a common thing that most people don't speak about. Like, if you have cats, like if you have a dog, if you have a dog and you're like, whatever, 90, and you just die, a dog will sit there and be like, what's up, buddy? And I'll like push the ball, be like, want to play fetch?
Yeah.
You know, it just thinks he's gonna wake up.
Yeah.
But a cat's like, fuck you, I need to eat. And cats go after soft tissue. They go after your lips and your eyelids.
That's so fucking
So people
crazy.
who have died with cats, a lot of firemen, cops, they say, like, yeah, you go in there, they're missing their eyelids and lips. The cats fucking eat them, and the cats are eating each other. Cats don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's why I always thought cats were evil.
What?
I always thought cats were evil.
They are.
Yeah, cats are definitely evil.
I mean, they can be cool, but they're natural predators.
Mm-hmm.
More so than dogs, I would think. Well, the fuck do I know, but... No, they're just... Dogs don't go around killing mice and shit like that, you know? They're like, hey, you got a ball? You got some trees? Hey, you home?
Also, dogs don't toy with their...
Oh, they don't rip their kills apart.
They literally toy.
And like, hey, I killed this mouse, Mommy, look at this. And drag it up to the front porch.
Yeah, man, that shit's fucking
cats.
Dogs are evil. I mean, no, not dogs. Cats are evil. Dogs are awesome.
Yeah. And on that note, we just lost our sponsors for Pet Adoption in America, Petco, ASPCA.
ASPCA.
Yeah, have you had a situation where you've seen like an animal and you're like, dude, what the fuck? I'm sure you have.
What do you mean?
Like an animal, you're like, dude, this thing is like, not being cared for well by the owner, to say the least.
Well, I mean, where I live, man, you see cats everywhere.
Oh, like street cats?
All the time, but a lot of them have collars on. So a lot of these cats are just like, I don't know what it is, people leaving windows open or fucking doors open, but I see them all the time. And they're still around, like they're not going anywhere. I think that that people just let their cats fucking roam free knowing it's going to come back.
Legit. I remember, my favorite fucking cat in the world is Larry. And it's not even his real name. But, yeah, Larry was the motherfucking, street cat to the motherfucking core. I don't remember, like, the story of its parents. I'm sure I was told it, but I have limited information that I can retain about stuff I half care about, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, oh, this is his mother, and this is... I'm like, no. But this cat was born on, like, the third story of a construction site, and then lived in, like, a suitcase with 3 other little baby cats in the construction site. And one of the eventual owners would, like, bring it food and shit like that.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, yo, this cat's from the streets, motherfucker!
Yeah, seriously.
And, he got domesticated, he was really sweet and all that. But last winter, he got out. And this motherfucker was like a baby cat. He was like a couple of months old. And he was running the motherfucking streets when it was like 10 degrees. And I was like, dude, how is he fucking...
Dude, those cats will be out there in the dead of fucking winter. They're just...
Dude, I
don't know how, but they do it.
Yeah, the owner was like, yo, come look with me. And I'm like, dude... There was like Facebook groups set up for this fucking thing. Like the whole neighborhood was on watch.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And he just came home one day. He's like, "What's up, bitch?"
That's cats.
I took him to the vet, and you know, he's still alive right now. He's fucking great. He just goes in and out of like a doggy door, and he just like brings mice to the porch. And he's like, "Look what I did." So he motherfucking climbs trees. He don't give a fuck. But the cat's like 30 feet up with a tree. He's like, "How do I get down?"
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, cats can get down, right?
When they're young, they're like, they don't think about the getting down part, so they just keep going up, just like, what's up here? And they're like, fuck. So you gotta get the ladder out, and...
You know, I want to know, how many fucking... Do firefighters still get phone calls to get...
For cats on trees?
Do they
I really think they may have visited Larry. I'm not kidding.
Jesus.
I'm serious. Yeah. And it costs like money too. They're like, that's why I think I remember. They're like, fucking costs like $200 to get this fucking cat out of a tree.
Oh my god! Wait, the fire department charges them?
I don't know if it's a part or like some. I think someone had to come, like a professional or some service had to get him out of a fucking tree because he was too high up, and he's like, I'm stuck.
Shit.
I'm like, wow, you fucking asshole! What are you doing up in that tree? You're gonna catch that bird. He's got wings. You got legs.
That's fucking hilarious. It's gonna cost me $200.
Yeah, and it's like his fucking cat, and I'm like, I love Larry. The Attack Panther. He has a Twitter account. It's Attack Panther. Yeah, you can follow him right now. Young Jamie, pull that shit up.
Oh shit.
We definitely need Young Jamie in here one day.
One day.
We gotta shout out Young Jamie.
Young
Jamie. The fuck is? Oh my god.
Right.
The Skimpsons.
Man.
I think this is the oldest running thing ever. Do we dare to venture to the news? I don't think we should do that. We're just going to get too upset. Well, here's something a little upset you, my buddy. Did you hear about the NFL's latest bid?
Bid?
Oh, speaking of how bad they're fucking failing.
What's the latest bid?
The NFL's kicking your ass, bitch. A couple of days ago, it was the day after we did the last show. And I saw it the next morning and I was like, oh my god. They pledged to donate $89 million to social justice.
Oh, we spoke about this. Yeah. Fucking, I'm done with NFL. I really am.
I'm like, dude, if you weren't a debacle enough when Colin Kaepernick sat down for the pledge, and now you're just like catering to the dirty libs.
You know what's funny? People, I say this.
I'm like, what are you going to spend this money on? And I looked at the breakdown, and I'm like, nope.
I can't stress this enough.
That's such a bad PR move. That shows you're reeling, desperate.
I'm telling you that I can't say this enough.
And Trump said it best. Sorry, NFL terrible ratings. They're doing terrible.
Terrible. Oh,
yeah.
Just awful.
You know what? Fire this. Get him out of here. Get him off the field. Anyway.
Yeah, man. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I think they're really sliding. I mean, with the CTE and the concussions and everyone being a half a pile of shit.
Yeah, dude, I feel a lot of NFL players are real fucking assholes. Like, you know how you were saying earlier, the NHL, a lot of them are like good sportsmen.
Yeah, and generally good people. I'm trying to recall, like, I can think of like 3 major incidents in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one guy got caught with DUI and cocaine.
What, NFL?
And NHL.
NHL.
Drawing a blank. That's about all I could think of. That's Ryan Malone. He played for the Lightning and the Rangers. We called him Coke Boy.
Coke Boy.
Yeah, he wrecked his car, had coke in his pocket. Whatever. And I'm sure people have done some unsavory shit, but I don't know if it was like no one cared enough, or no one publicized it enough,
mm-hmm.
or it just wasn't like worth even talking about. It's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But by and large, I really think a lot of NHL players are really decent, good sportsmen and good people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I don't. See, I don't know enough about NFL players, but the feeling I get from them is just they're all assholes. Like the way they showboat.
Oh,
it kind of just goes to show, like, all right, you're clearly not a classy person. You're clearly not a, you know. I don't know if you're, you know, just.
Yeah, it's like, dude, when you score a touchdown, act like you've done it before, all right? Don't have like a choreographed thing where you go through someone's legs and kick the ball into the stands. I mean,
then one dude like squat down and pretend like he shit the ball out.
I think one dude fucking pulled a Sharpie out of his pants, signed the football, and kicked into the crowd.
What a piece of shit.
No, I like that. I think that's cool. And they fined him mad money.
Well, of course. Oh, they did?
Yeah! And I'm like, that was like one of the only cool things I've ever seen.
Ah, it's still shitty.
No, it's not. They're like, Sharpie doesn't pay NFL advertising $10,000. He pulled a Sharpie out of his pants, or out of like the end zone padding. Like he knew he was gonna score a touchdown in advance. Signed the motherfucking thing and just punted it into the stands. And I'm like, I love this guy, whoever he is, Young Jamie. Young Jamie is just like replacement for Wikipedia.
Yeah, seriously.
Just Google that, Young Jamie, that shit.
Replacement for Wikipedia.
I'm gonna get real trouble when I say that to someone like just on the streets and we're like, yeah, just Google it. Just Young Jamie with that shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
The fuck is a Young Jamie?
Yeah,
like,
no one knows.
Like, just Google it. Praxcast.
You know, I assumed that everyone knew who Joe Rogan was. I was very wrong.
No one knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Unless you watch Fear Factor or.
I was gonna say, I thought because of the fact that he hosted Fear Factor, he was such like a household name. He's really not.
He's not at all. Fear Factor ended like basically 10 years ago.
Jesus.
And then they brought it back for like 8 episodes. And then when they're like, do you want to drink cow cum? Or whatever the fuck it was. They're like, that's it. They pulled the plug.
Cow cum. Oh, God.
Yeah, it was like goat cum or goat urine or something.
Fuck that.
It's like, dude, bitches will drink a gallon of human cum. Fuck that. For $100. $50,000? But they're like, no, the network is just like, nah, that's enough.
Yeah, we've had enough.
He's like, I'm glad they canceled because I was really worried we were going to kill somebody.
I think I heard that. podcast.
Yeah.
He was like, at one point...
He's like, I'm kind of glad they shut it down. It was getting too crazy.
At one point, he was like, someone asked him, like, why'd you stop? Why'd you stop doing it?
Good come.
And he goes, I think they just ran out of shit to do to people. there wasn't anything like besides like actually killing someone that they could have done anymore.
Dude, I remember some of the last episodes. It was like, let's put you on a spinning wheel, and where it lands, you're gonna get. This is men and women. It's like, we're gonna shave your head, make you get a tattoo, or make you get a piercing. I'm like,
seriously?
Well, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if you know this, Praxcast faithful, but I guess a foot of like women hair takes about a year to grow.
Oh wow! Imagine that shit.
So if you get your head shaved or you get a fucked up do, you're rocking that for a little while.
Damn.
And I think one of the two of them backed out from Doug. They're like, I'm not doing it. Nope, I quit.
Well, but women wear wigs. They can wear wigs.
Like, you can get a wig, honey. He's like, not doing that for a year. Fuck you. Not doing it. No shot.
Well.
And I just backed out. And they're like, really? You're a pussy. What are you gonna... Yep.
Damn, man.
But that was not even for the win. That was just to get into the final round.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, damn, you could lose it all for nothing.
Yeah. Like,
And two brother and sister pair, I think. They got, like, just shaved heads with, like, spikes in it. Like, do you remember the movie Liar Liar?
Yeah.
How do I look, Mr. Fletcher? Whatever takes the focus off your head. You know that girl? She had, like...
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. I'm like, oh man,
shit.
dude, it was a butcher. It was intentionally fucking, you know.
They just want to make people look stupid.
Yeah.
At that point.
Amazing. So the NFL sucks.
Uh,
They brought Fear Factor back for a little bit. Did you ever catch any of those?
no, I didn't.
They kind of eliminated the eating challenges. Like, you don't want to eat a Madagascar hissing cockroach.
Yeah.
But what the challenge is, we're going to take all your phones and we're going to put them in this fish tank of water. And you're going to drink the water and spit it out through the side. And the two losers are going to have their phones destroyed. And it's like 17-year-old, 19-year-olds, and they're like, oh, no, you ain't you fucking my phone. Nope. I quit.
See, that's fucking...
And I'm like, really? Your phone?
fucking phone.
Like, dude, just back that shit up for you. You're on Fear Factor. Like, you
I
might
was
as well
gonna
get a life insurance policy.
I was gonna say, you're gonna fucking...
What do you expect you're walking into?
Seriously, though, like, the money that they win on that, you know how many fucking phones that fucking person could buy?
I don't know, 1,000?
Oh, hell no, you ain't taking... I could hear it already.
Yeah. And it was hosted by Ludacris. He did a decent job of it.
Wait,
Like,
Ludacris was hosting it?
on MTV fucking V.
Oh, shit. Now I know I didn't catch that.
Yeah, because MTV hasn't had anything on since, I don't know, music videos.
Good lord, MTV.
The last time I watched MTV was probably when, like, TRL was around.
You know what's funny? This is the first time I've heard
Of
MTV like
years.
referring to MTV
Yeah.
at all.
Dude, it was the only relevant thing they ever had.
Honestly, that
In the
show,
last fucking probably decade.
that company, how they're still up is beyond me. But
I think Viacom owns them. And they own plenty of networks like CBS, Time Warner, so they don't give a fuck. They're like, let MTV burn. We don't give a fuck. We got A&A, we got the Real Housewives of Orange County.
last time I checked, MTV was all reality shows anyway, isn't it?
Last time someone put on MTV, it was like Robin Big and ridiculousness, and I'm like, I'm not fucking watching this. Are you out of your mind, lady? I don't know. I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I don't put on Tosh.0, but you don't put on this Robin Big ridiculousness shit. No.
Well, Tosh.0's alright.
Yeah, but a lot of females don't like it. They're like, it's too rape jokey, and it's very male slanted with the comedy.
Well, I think, and I don't...
Admittedly so by Tosh himself.
But, like, you know what it is? I think he's got that gay thing going. I don't know what it is, but when someone, like, when it comes to,
What,
like...
you think he's a faux feminist?
No, gay guys, they feel like they have this, like, almost like immunity where they can say anything they want. anything that like a hetero man would say would get in deep shit. But because you're gay,
you have a license to just.
You have a license to just say anything and everything. Like it's okay. I see that a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if he's specifically gay. Well, I mean, he said in bits he had a girlfriend for many years, and I'm like, well,
a lot of gay guys, you know, they go through relationships, and then eventually one day they realize, you know what, I'm not really into that. I'm into the cock. But
hey, man, whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking.
I'm just like, damn, that must be a kick in the dick. No pun intended. God damn it, we're terrible. I'm sorry, all you gay listeners of the program.
I don't understand how you can like go through relationships and then like one day just realize, you know what?
This is all wrong.
This is all wrong. Like how
it doesn't make sense to me.
How are you having sex?
Maybe a priest got to you when you were a baby. I don't know.
Unless they were taking like Viagra. You know what I mean? Because if you're not attracted to women, you know, and you're attracted to guys, how do you get hard?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Two things. I was going to say, like, I guess bisexual was the thing. You be attracted to whatever.
Yes, yeah. Bisexual, anything.
Like, dude, I'm like... Ugh. I think about some nice big-ass titties, and I'm like, oh, shit. I think about guys touching, kissing each other, I'm like, disgusting.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
I'm
like, I feel bad for women. Men are hairy, disgusting, smelly monsters. I'm like, how'd you let us climb on top of you? Oh my god, I feel bad for you. Jesus Christ.
You know what's funny?
It's just out of the realm of, like, thinking for me. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna go into some woman hating real quick.
Oh no, come on, man. Alright, it's a signature move.
I actually read.
Come on, you can't do one program without giving some love to the ladies.
No,
I'll just hit on the fags. We both get better fucking numbers.
Right, I was gonna say we just dissed. Well, I don't think it was a diss.
I don't give a fuck. Whatever you're gonna do, more women for me. Fuck you.
It wasn't a diss to. I don't think we actually dissed.
No, dude. Like I said, dude, if that's your thing, I don't understand it. It's not
my way, but
I just don't understand the thinking.
Who am I to say my way is the right way? I don't fucking know. But anyways,
listen, I'm a doctor, but there's still a lot of things I don't understand.
I read in an article once that a gay man is more likely to be successful than a straight man.
Because I know what bosses to blow, right? Ooh, terrible. Well,
okay, all right.
No, did I get that right?
I'll take it.
No, that's a terrible, like, comedic guess.
No. Oh no, you were totally wrong.
Thank you then. Jesus Christ.
Well, no. They just.
This is women and men hating episode now. We're equal opportunity. Anyone who likes men, we hate on you. And we hate on lesbians too. Fuck you, dykes. Right?
I guess.
There we go.
I don't mind lesbians.
Certain types.
The nice ones, because there's a lot of bitchy ones. Yeah.
And vegans and all that.
Oh, vegans.
And libs. And everyone gets a partner on the Drewcifer today.
See, I was going to say vegans, you lost me. Fuck vegans.
Alright, no pass. We draw the line of vegans and libs.
So, yeah, they say that a gay man is more likely to be successful than a straight man. And right there, I was like, you know what? I believe that. It's not hard for me to believe.
Game, though.
It's not hard for me to believe,
like 3 out of 10 is more successful.
When you think about it, gay men, they don't have to deal with fucking women.
Oh, god damn it.
They don't have to deal with the same shit that we have to put up with.
That means in the workplace,
that means
everywhere.
Office, at home, everywhere. To them,
kids.
You're just another, like...
No, that's a very good point, man. I like, slammed it down, because I'm like, what? But...
There's so much less stress on them. Well, that's not true, because... Well, no, in today's society, yeah. No, hell yeah. Yeah, I could say that.
No, you're
Maybe
right.
like 10, 20 years ago, I can agree, okay, gayness wasn't really all that accepted back then. But today, people who still fucking bitch them out go, fuck yourself. No. Gay is like in now. So...
Yeah, legit.
They don't have to deal... They really don't have to deal with, like I said, with women.
You genuinely believe that that's what makes them more successful? They don't have to put up with women. And I said put up with.
Yeah.
You said deal with, because I'm Sorry, ladies, but no, I mean,
women are work. Women is work. Like that's a whole nother job.
Facts.
That's like no matter how much you love like a woman. If you're in love with a woman, you know you got to put in the work. You know that you got to.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because otherwise, she's going to put the work in elsewhere, and you don't want that.
Fucking A.
So you got to be the top dog.
So imagine that you never.
If
have
you
to deal
relieve
with
that stress, you're like, I don't give a what.
All you're
you
worried about is your
career.
That's it. That's it, Doc.
I think the Drewcifer has a new YouTube tutorial coming out. You can subscribe right now. It's called Turn Gay and Get Paid 7 Figures, bitch.
Dude, seriously. Yo, honestly,
you can do be like, listen, guys, I'm a straight man. I love red meat. I'm a big pussy. But if you want to get to that position in life, you want to elevate your status, you got to blow KevinSpacey.
You got to blow Kevin. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm telling you, man. And I'm sober today.
I wonder if KevinSpacey actually turned anyone gay. Because, dude, what I heard, like, as in recently as a day or two ago, he would walk around a set and just grab everyone's cocks and, like...
I believe it.
I'm like, what?
I believe it.
They're like, yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
That's just Kevin.
That's Kevin.
You know. I'm like, what?
Oh, God. But if it was the other way around, don't.
I mean, if some... I don't know, Susan Sarandon would walk around grabbing everyone's fucking cocks.
Who?
Susan Sarandon?
Oh, yeah.
They're just too old if you fucking... Goddamn millennials out there listening. No, you know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
Thelma and Louise.
I know her.
Still not bad looking for like an 80-year-old corpse. Sorry, Susan. We love you. Come on the program.
Oh, God. Yeah, man. But that's... I'm telling you. But we all knew, everyone knew that Hollywood was all fucking...
Yeah, you're like, Hollywood's like 80% trash bags.
Yeah.
It's a cesspool.
It is a cesspool. Honestly, Hollywood is a fucking cesspool.
LA is kind of like, I think that spills over into LA a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sorry, Rizzle, but yeah. LA.
Hey, this is the fucking East Coast, man. West Coast can go suck it.
Yeah, you're 3 hours delayed, bitch. When we do shit at prime time, you have to get up early for that, cocksuckers.
Fucking A, man.
That's one of the things that
we're hard-working stiffs.
I'm like, if I moved to California, I'm like, so if there's a Ranger game at 8 o'clock, I gotta fucking be on at 5? And pregame? What?
Well, that's when you gotta start...
The time difference.
That's when you gotta start TiVo and shit.
Yeah, but still, like, then people are, like, live tweeting, spoiling shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the other day, I woke up and I'm like, fuck, I just had to call it a night and just wrap it up early. So I just went to bed at like 7, 8 o'clock. I missed the Ranger game. I missed all the UFC fights. And those are the two things like I usually fucking start reading when I wake up to like activate my brain and shit. And I'm like, no, can't look at anything. I don't want to spoil it for myself.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Big shouts to Nico Montano, the first ever women's 125 weight flyweight Navajo champion ever.
Navajo.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Fucking A.
An underdog, I guess Native American is the correct term. Came through, crushed it. 14th seed, ran through everyone.
Tomahawking motherfuckers, huh?
Ah! Points. I don't know, I would have liked to seen her fight Sajara Eubanks, but Sajara didn't make weight, so...
Please tell me they call him the Tomahawk as a nickname.
These are all women. Sajara Eubanks is Sarge.
Is she the Tomahawk?
She is masculine in her build.
So no Tomahawk.
She could head kick you and you'd be on the ground for a day and you wouldn't wake up.
Isn't one of them a man?
I think I know what you're talking about, but...
Like, did they finally decide, listen, this guy's beating up on women?
There's one or two people... There's one that I can recall that's pretty close to that. I don't know who there is. There used to be a man who, like, maybe there still is. There used to be a man
that mutilated himself.
Yeah, mutilate himself. That's very PC.
That's what they say.
If you don't like it, turn it off, cocksucker.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Listen, I might be sober, but it doesn't mean I'm not here.
I might be sober, but it doesn't mean I'm not myself.
Fucking A.
No, there was a man who transitioned to female and was fighting as like a female mixed martial artist, and he was just kicking the shit out of her. Or it was just fucking people up.
It was fucking people up. I mean, that's not right. I don't think, anyway.
Yeah, and that's a complete switch over. But Cris Cyborg, some people know who the fuck she is out there.
That's a chick?
She was taking dumb amounts of steroids and got banned from like a bunch of promotions but she is like as close as you can get to androgynous. Like she could fight a man and you'd be like, that's a fair fight.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, people are like, dude, all the steroids start affecting like her facial and bone structure and shit.
Oh, that's fucked.
Young Jamie, Cris Cyborg.
Wait a minute, I think I seen that one.
She's got red hair. She's fighting December 30th.
Was she still fighting though, knowing that she's on steroids?
No, she's been USA'd a million times. She's passed all the tests now.
Shit.
I actually like Cris Cyborg.
I would like her?
No, I do. I like Cris Cyborg. She's an entertaining fighter. She's just a straight striking monster, dude. There are some killers out there.
I believe it.
Killers. Like, dude, if this fucking lady walked up into this room, dude, she would fuck up both of us right now.
I believe that too.
And without a scratch. I'm like, what? But, I mean, if that's what you want to dedicate your life to doing, you better be the top of it.
You better be the fucking best. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's an example of it. I'm like, wow. Her English is so broken. I don't speak Portuguese, so I can't understand the other things she says.
Oh, she has like an accent like that? Of course she does.
Bro, she's ESL to the T. I mean,
you know what it is? You know what it is? I don't know what it is. For some reason, like the biggest, most muscular women always somehow, for some reason, have an accent.
Because they're usually not from this country, because we kind of frown upon that over here. Do you think?
Frown upon what?
Bodybuilder women? That's not attractive. We want skinny, max M. You gotta be 84 pounds.
No, I don't want no 84-pound bitch.
Or you gotta be black and have a big fat ass.
Well, listen, nowadays everyone has a fat ass. I've seen Asians with fat asses. I've seen white girls with fat asses. You know, I've seen them all. I've seen like this one little skinny white girl, blonde.
Oh God.
Like nerdy, super nerdy, and she's thin. But once you get to those hips and that ass, it just fucking.
It's like the back and the ass. You can't tell where they begin and end.
Oh, you can.
That's not. For me, I get it. I don't really get it, but I understand that some people love that shit, and I'm like,
what, like a fat ass?
I mean,
I love a fat ass.
What? Why?
Wait, hold on.
Let's solve this eternal question.
No, let me hold on.
You gotta practice.
I say fat ass.
You gotta.
I mean nice, robust ass. I don't mean
the size of that TV ass. That's terrifying.
No. See that.
I'm like, what kind of shits are you taking?
Listen, the same way that you're probably with tits. You know, you like a nice, thick chest, but you don't want it to be fucking.
Yeah, if it weighs more than me in each cup, I'm a little bit weary.
Same thing with the ass. I mean, I like a nice ass, but
no, I like a nice plump little firm butt, but I don't want I'm not into. Oh, look at those cheeks, those chunks just grooving, and I'm like,
Yeah, no, there's a line. Of course. Well, I mean, you know what? Not for everyone. They're definitely. You know what? I was having this conversation with someone the other day about fucking. This girl was like, she was like bitching basically, saying that I can't believe that, like, what was it? Like, guys can get any girl they want. And she's a good looking girl too. She's like, me, I can't even get like married. Like I guess she's trying to get married, whatever.
Stop trying to get married. Have a little fun with your life.
And I told her, I was like, that's complete and total horseshit. I'm like,
you can get me. I'm a good guy.
Because I have seen, like, I know guys. We know guys that's willing to bang, as long as you have a fucking pussy. There are guys out there that are willing to get with it, regardless of how you look, regardless of how you stink, regardless of all this shit.
Stink.
I'm telling you, some guys are turned on by it.
Oh no.
Yes.
No,
yes,
I get it, but I'm saying no for me.
So, like, there's always going to be a guy out there that'd be willing to get with any fucking woman. But it's not the other way around. I don't think that there's a woman out there.
The pyramid is not balanced. That's why it's the pyramid.
Yeah.
Like, the bottom of the pyramid would be the guys who can't get anything. Even the ugliest fucking girl.
They'll get someone will get
something to go home with them.
Fucking A. Hell yeah.
But then you get to the top of the pyramid, skip the middle levels, and then there's the 10s, the high levels, who can get anyone. But then even on top of that, there's the guys who are 10s who can get anyone. And that's a smaller portion, but it's just, they're just a level above everyone, you know what I mean? Dude, we can sling dick and have ill game, but we're not going to be Bradley Cooper.
Fucking A.
I mean, you could game up Jennifer Aniston, but I don't know if he's going to climb into the sack with you. Bradley Cooper could do that shit.
I believe it. Didn't he?
I don't care. I'm just use him as a reference. I don't follow pop shit nowadays. You know this.
Yeah, no, it's you can't follow that garbage anymore.
Yeah, some people are straight savages, though. I mean, I heard recently people are into, like, when girls are sweaty and, like, smelly. I'm like,
listen, I like it when
you're in it.
sweaty.
You're in it. You're in the boat.
But
you're like, I'm gonna sweat that musk.
But see now, hold on. Now a girl could be sweaty, but they
not if she's working out and she's hot and at the gym.
Oh, that's the fucking sexiest thing right there. I'll take her.
And like, I bet your box still smells like strawberries.
I'd take it. But now, if you're just
like getting off a bus, sweaty, carrying,
no.
Oh,
see there. Once again, there's lines. There are lines.
Yeah, lines definitely.
You know, if she hasn't showered all day and she's fucking sweating and shit.
Well, you didn't have time to run through the shower?
Then I'm gonna be like, listen, if you want, we'll take this to the shower. You know what I mean?
My man.
But if this chick is like working out and shit, and she's getting all sweaty at the gym, that I'll take.
What? I don't understand where that line is.
Yeah, it's
take a running bitch.
Well,
I don't know.
It's a bit of a blurry line, but it's there.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm like,
I've never actually like.
I had plenty of like
banged a chick right after she worked out.
Yeah, I would of like sweaty shit going on, but that's usually from like the act itself.
I was gonna say that's
like,
usually
immediately, or just because it was like fucking 80 degrees.
But when they're in that act, when she's there sweating and you're sweating, that's like one of the sexiest things ever.
But I'm indifferent to that. I think. I don't care if you got like a sheen glistening on your forehead or whatever. It's like I just concentrated on different things.
I just love seeing it.
I don't. It doesn't affect me. I'm like when I'm slamming and jamming, I'm like, listen, bitch, you're gonna come before I do. Probably 3 or 4 times. And if you're sweating, that means I'm doing good, solid work.
See, that's another thing. That's another thing. When you bang, like in the back of your mind, I don't know about you, but I'm like, all right, I gotta make this bitch come. Like I'm gonna do my part. Once again, that's work.
That's how you get your sweat on right there. That's my dude. I used to have ill abs. I was like, what? I don't like to exercise, but I push up on a bitch. 50 Cent.
See, I don't understand how there are guys out there that just bang just to like come and then all right, I'm done. See you later.
they're not good lovers.
Yeah, I guess that's what it
Leave
is.
those to the other bad lovers, I mean. Wow, where the fuck are you going with this?
No, I don't know. The same chick that I was having that conversation with, that was another conversation we had, and I was like, well, I don't know what kind of guys you getting, but...
Yeah, dude, I fucking showed up in some girl's bed. Because, I don't show up at her house. I just appear in the bed. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I get you.
And I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck you for 4 minutes and come and leave.
Yeah.
But like, what an asshole.
Yeah. To me, that's just shitty.
I'm like, no, you're gonna come 3 or 4 times, and then when you're done punching the walls and add energy, should come on your tits, smoke a cigarette, eat a sandwich, watch some TV, go home, or just grow up and die. That's heaven right there.
You know what though? I'm not gonna lie, I do like.
But you have to enjoy the person you're with, dude.
If
you're fucking someone you hate and you're just like, oh, I'm only in this for sex, you're like, oh, let me just pump and dump. Bye. Doing a burnout as you leave.
Yeah, I guess that would be that.
That's not me though, man.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I've never really dude. Anyone I've been intimate with, I actually had I genuinely cared about.
Same. I've never.
So I've never been a scumbag.
I've had a one night stand, but
Sing.
I've had a one night stand, but even that
Oof.
afterwards we still laid there and I wasn't like, all right, well, I'll see ya.
Did you ever meet anyone from online dating or?
No,
never.
My brother is into that. He's met some really cute chicks.
It is what it is. A lot of people just don't have time, and that's one of those things I actually wrote down on the topics a long time ago. I'm like, dude, that's one of the things that used to be like, you're a fucking weirdo if you're trying to date online.
Yeah.
10 years ago, now it's like, that's fine.
Now it's like...
I met my wife on eHarmony or OkCupid.
I was going to say, dude, yeah, now it's like...
People don't have time, and it's just easier to be like, oh, I kind of think you're interesting. I think you're interesting too. Well, let's meet up. It's not like hoping you meet someone cool just walking out of a pizzeria.
Well, do you remember, like 10 years ago, maybe even before, maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago? No, 15 years ago. When there would be, these commercials warning you about meeting people online because they'll never be who they say they are, some shit.
No.
Oh, I'll never forget. There was this one...
I remember the MTV show Catfish.
There was one commercial where...
Which I never actually watched, but I remember...
There was a commercial where this one chick, she's talking to someone on some group chat, whatever it is, some chat room. And then she goes to meet the guy. And she's sitting at a park bench, and the guy that shows up is it's this fucking weirdo-looking dude, balding, just a creep.
Straight cholo.
And he's just like, hey... and this girl's like...
just runs away?
The girl's 16. No, that was the end of the commercial. That's how it ended. He was a 16-year-old chick, little young girl, meeting up with this 54-year-old fucking weirdo, and he's like, hey.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? Commercials like that, and now today, everyone's doing it.
That reminds me of To Catch a Predator.
Oh God, how
Have
great.
you ever seen that show?
Fuck yeah, how great is that show?
That's one of the funniest fucking unintentional comedies ever.
It really
is.
And
for me, nothing is better than unintentional comedy.
What a great show that was.
So the guy will just walk in and be like, how you doing, Ariel?
Oh, God, yeah.
Hi, I'm just putting my panties on. I'll be right down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Chris hands him over to the camera crew, and they're like,
yeah.
What's up, bud? He's like, how's it going, man? They're like, yeah, have a seat. And some people just run out of the door, and the police just tack them on the lawn. They're like, you're gone.
Dude, you know what the...
And then sometimes people, they don't realize what's happening. They're like, so what are you doing? You drove 1,800 miles to meet a girl with a pack of condoms?
Yeah, beers? They usually have, beers and shit.
Some wine coolers? Some ecstasy?
Dude, some of them.
I just want to check on her. I just want to make sure she's okay.
These are for me.
Yeah. The condoms are for you? What are you going to use them with? Oh, myself. I like to get into it with the cake.
Jesus. No, dude, it's fucking great when, people are on that show repeatedly.
You can't... How can you be repeatedly on the...
Dude, there was one time...
Young Jamie. Young Jamie the shit out of this.
There was one time when this dude, I think he caught him 3 times.
How do you kick 3 times for
separate times? Or 2 at least.
This has to be like 10 years. When did he get notes? He got off on everything.
Dude, I'm telling you, there was repeats on that show.
Jamie, Google,
dude,
fucking YouTube.
That I could, that
3 times to catch a predator guest.
Where's my phone? Oh, it's probably okay.
I don't know. You're not the immortal one.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, there have been guys on that have literally repeated.
I hope it was a repeat episode, but
no,
I believe, dude. I know you're.
No, this fucking repeats, man.
Look at this shit. Drewski. Drewcifer. Look at this motherfucker.
What the hell's that?
I'm like, if you take a good picture, can I keep it? Did this what to do to get in the visit?
Really?
I printed this on my fucking HP desk jet.
That's really weird, though, that they make you do that.
Dude, had they go through these fucking weird little, like, turnstile kiosk things with fucking NSLIJ.
Which LIJ? Damn, man.
Bro, to go through these, like, plastic gates, and I walked up to it, and I'm just like, oh, I just waved the thing, and I was like, and I'm like, oh my god, are they gonna start putting machine guns on me? I thought it was on The Fifth Element.
Fuck me, dude.
I'm like, for a second, I literally had a raw moment of panic, and I'm like, do I have a gun on me that I forgot about? Do I have a knife? Do I have a weapon?
Look, To Catch a Predator, a guy gets busted twice within 24 hours.
My bad.
24 hours.
That's my boy.
John Kennelly, the name.
We gotta have him on the show from prison.
Within 24 hours. So as soon
How
as
do you do that? He's like, you got out on bail and did the same thing.
Right.
That's so.
He's like, if I'm going away, I'm going.
I'm gonna make it worth it.
Jesus.
I'm cashing all the chips.
Yeah, look, To Catch a Predator busted again.
So what do you get bail and just be like, that girl's too hot, I gotta go back there?
Dude, I have no idea, man.
That's so fucking
I mean, that just goes to show you that they must have different houses.
That goes to show you that guy must have a different brain than most normal people.
Yeah, that guy's fucked. That's
almost sad.
It's
like, dude, you got...
You know what, though? Essentially, he's going to a young little girl's house to go fuck her. I can't feel bad for that.
No, it's...
I mean, it's sad.
It's like, dude, his brain doesn't realize. It's like,
out there,
number one, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But number two, you just got popped for doing it.
You're gonna do
it again! If something in your mind doesn't go, hey, maybe something should be adjusted right now, then I mean, that's like, I don't know if that's mental illness or you're just a fucked up creep and you should be killed. I don't know what it is. It could be either or,
yeah,
you know? But like, I kind of, you know, he could be KevinSpacey walking around grabbing guys' cocks on the set. Here, hold this wire. Suck my cock. You know, I mean...
Can you speak into the mic, please?
Dude, it's... like, that's just Kevin.
Oh, good old Kevin.
Oh, good God.
I'm telling you, man. There's some sick fucks out there.
Yeah, it's terrible. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Dude, unintentional comedy is one of the funniest fucking things.
I agree.
Like, literally ever. I mean, I really enjoy comedy. I appreciate anyone who has the balls to get up there and start telling jokes in front of strangers who hate you. Because as Kyle Kinane would say, it's an away game every night.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a great...
That's a really good way to do it.
He's like, I'm going to stand here in this corner with the lights on me and tell jokes to you animals. God damn it. Shouts to Kyle Kinane. One of those motherfuckers who actually inspired me to put this fucking... What do we call this? I was going to say debacle, disaster. But it's really starting to pick up, man. I feel like this is a good show, man. There's a lot of gold in here. There's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You were in the right state, so was I.
It's therapeutic.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It really is.
We got a lot of smiles out of this one, and that will carry through. So I want to recommend this one to a lot of people and be like, listen, we need some feedback. They'd be like, stop being this and that. And I'm like, okay, we should have realized that years ago. All right.
I don't know if I can take much of that, any of the type of criticism like that too seriously.
Oh, no, I'm going to ask some people like I personally know and like respect their opinions. I'm not going to be like, hey, Twitter, what do you think? They'd be like, die, fag, die.
Jesus.
You know how Twitter is.
Yeah, I know Twitter. But yeah, man, this is one of the first sober ones.
Nah, dude,
We got the
right mix. Yeah, dude, I've done a lot of them recently, and it's definitely different. And I listened to the more recent one we did, and I'm like, damn, it was like 15 minutes of good shit, and the rest was like a throwaway of us looking up movies on the IMDb, and I'm like, oh man.
Jesus.
I'm like, this isn't what we want to lead with.
Yeah.
I'm like, we got 6 shows this week. This is the most recent one. And I'm like, let's just get the content down.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna freaking. Well, I'm gonna try and stay away from.
Oh yeah, dude.
Alcohol for a little while. So.
Oh my God! Only one show without booze.
So the next few practices will probably be like this.
Oh, you mean you'll be good?
Yeah, exactly.
My man!
I'm trying, man. I ain't.
Dude, so am I.
We'll see. As you crack open a beer.
Fuck yeah, bro. Dude, I was learning about hospital shit you don't even know about, and you should know better than I do. Yeah. That's terrible shit. I heard. We're not gonna get into that. Pleasure eating, and speech and swallow. If you know what it is, you already know. If you don't, Google it, but you probably don't want to. That's basically like hospice terms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as doing my job, I don't really deal with any of that.
Well, speaking of this motherfucking, I don't even call it a job. I'll call it like a hobby or a love of labor or a passion project.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I have to say, big shouts, Joe Rogan, Young Jamie, Jim Schmeiderberg, Eddie Geik, Kyle Kinane, Dave Stone, and Chris Hardwick. You motherfuckers inspired me to put together the Prax, and it's fucking been more successful than I could have ever really dreamed of, and it's not even successful so far. And even the throwaway things, I'm like, yeah, that's what we call it, the Praxcast.
Yeah.
But eventually, we do fucking stumble upon some gold.
Yeah, I believe it.
And in the words of Billy Joel, life is a series of hellos and goodbyes.
It's time to say goodbye. Doc.
Drewcifer?
It's been therapeutic. And you know what? I have to say,
Dude, it picked you up. Dude, I literally, I watched an infusion of life. It was beautiful.
And I gotta say, I don't think I hated all women too hard on this one. I think.
No, you just punched them up a little bit, you know.
Well, they need a need.
Drewcifer is the... Listen, ladies, you should get to know Drewcifer.
Everyone needs a good kick in the ass every once in a while.
And on that note, drive fast, take chances, Praxcast on the tweets and the Instagrams. Be nice to each other, goddammit. Good night!
Latest.